The most important lesson from the book Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl may be this one. Life has meaning under all circumstances, even the most miserable. Even in Auschwitz, where prisoners were stripped of everything, family, dignity, freedom, Frankl observed that life still offered the opportunity to find meaning through love, hope, or how one chose to face suffering. Meaning isn't dependent on external circumstances, but on how we respond to them. Everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances. The second valuable lesson to remember throughout our life: our greatest freedom is the freedom to choose our attitude. Frankl emphasizes that between what happens to us and how we respond, there's a space, and in that space lies our power. Even in inhumane conditions, he saw prisoners who chose compassion, hope, or spiritual freedom. This inner freedom defines us more than external conditions. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Let's move to the next one. Suffering can be meaningful. Frankl doesn't glorify suffering, but he insists that when suffering is unavoidable, we can still assign it meaning. Whether it's physical pain, loss, or despair, how we confront that pain can be a source of personal growth and dignity. If there is meaning in life at all, then there must be meaning in suffering. The fourth important lesson is that those who have a why to live can bear almost any how. This lesson is rooted in Friedrich Nietzsche's quote that Frankl frequently refers to. When people have a clear reason to live, whether it's loved ones, unfinished work, or a sense of duty, they are more likely to endure hardships and survive. Frankl himself survived partly by imagining reuniting with his wife or delivering lectures about the psychology of the camps. This one's also one of the most important things for us to remember. Love is the ultimate and highest goal to which man can aspire. Frankl discovered that love transcends physical presence. Thinking about his wife gave him purpose and strength, even though he didn't know if she was alive. Love, for him, became an enduring source of meaning in suffering. The salvation of man is through love and in love. The sixth lesson: meaning is unique and individual. There is no universal blueprint for a meaningful life. Each person must discover meaning in their own way, based on their values, circumstances, and the present moment. What's meaningful for one may not be for another. Frankl calls this the will to meaning, a deep human drive to find personal purpose. Let's not forget this one too. We are not victims of fate unless we choose to be. Even when trapped in horrific conditions, Frankl believed we could shape how we respond. While we cannot control all events, we can control our reactions. We have the capacity to rise above our environment by making meaningful choices. This stands in contrast to psychological theories that reduce humans to their conditioning or drives. The next valuable one is: happiness cannot be pursued, it must ensue. Frankl argues that happiness is not a goal in itself, but a side effect of living a life of purpose. When we chase happiness directly, we often miss it. Instead, we should pursue meaning, and happiness will follow as a natural result. Don't aim at success. The more you aim at it and make it a target, the more you are going to miss it. The ninth lesson: responsibility is the essence of human existence. Frankl says we must take responsibility for discovering and fulfilling our unique tasks in life. Responsibility to others, to our work, to higher values. This gives life its depth. He even suggested the Statue of Liberty should be complemented by a Statue of Responsibility on the West Coast. Last but not least, you can find meaning through work, love, or courage in suffering. Frankl identifies three main sources of meaning: work or creation, accomplishing tasks, creating art, or doing meaningful work, love or relationships, experiencing love or caring deeply for others, suffering with dignity. When all else is lost, how we face suffering can be the final avenue for meaning. This model forms the basis of logotherapy, Frankl's psychological approach.